shredded coconut to the out, and then made that into an enormous casserole. And crust on it when it baked in the oven. It was like this wonderful sugar overload with the texture of the crunchy pecans and and then of course they did the thing with the green beans with the mushrooms and things.
My sister-in-law did that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, of course they did that.
Once a year I eat that.
But the turkey was succulent. It's not dry at all. The pies were marvelous.
Cornbread dressing?
Yes, my late aunt's cornbread dressing.
Is there another kind? There really shouldn't be.
I know.
I
guess if you grew up eating another one.
My father remarried, and my dad's from deep South Georgia, so we have a very traditional Southern Thanksgiving. And the lady he married is from Baton Rouge. She goes, well, we're from the South too. No, honey, that's not the South.
It's different. Yeah. I mean, Louisiana's different and Texas is different.
Correct. So I'm a Southerner who was born in Texas, is not a Texan Southerner.
Yeah.
So
Well, my parents are both in Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, so you know.
Very, very close.
Yeah, so it's like when I had a restaurant, I served low country food, and people were really confused by that. And the easiest way for me to explain it is I serve soul food to white people. You know.
Where did you have your restaurant?
It was here in Houston. I closed it in 2002. But no, Fox Diner. But when I needed a name and I had a dog, I didn't want to make it all foofy and everything, so we call it a diner, but it was more than that. And we did not open for breakfast. But no, the first year we had after Thanksgiving, everybody's like, "Oh, Tom, make Thanksgiving dinner," because I knew how to make our family's Thanksgiving dinner. My sisters didn't. So I said, "Sure, that's fine." Mary, we said, "Okay, well, you have to sit down. You can make this, and you can make this, and you can make this, and I'll make this, and you can make everything else." So basically, I made everything but the stuffing. And I'm like, oh, this is going to end badly because it's all about stuffing. So I made a huge vat of stuffing and just didn't put it out. And when she brought out this bowl of stuff, I'm like, what the hell is that? She's like, oh, it's South Louisiana rice and water chestnut stuffing with oysters.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good. And so as everybody came through the line, I'm like, stuffing's in the kitchen. And like everybody went, bloop, and went through there. There was one scoop of that rice stuff taken out. We're like, we'll have none of that.
I guess if you grew up eating that, that's what you like. But
No, if you grew up eating that, I think you'd probably be asking for something else when you got out.
I grew up on the East Coast. We had Pepperidge Farm.
I love Pepperidge Farm. If you make it right, it's really tasty.
My mother did it well, but
Which is the best stovetop one to buy? I know they have about 5 or 6 different ones.
Pepperidge Farm.
I wouldn't know.
neither, none. Yeah, none of the above.
I'm curious.
well, that's what we were.
I had the best
talking
cornbread
about.
jalapeno stuffing last night. That was
Oh,
awesome.
jalapenos and stuff.
It was
Were they the pickled
turducken
ones or
You
the
know
fresh
what?
ones?
I don't know. Maybe.
What day's tomorrow? Saturday? Friday? Saturday? Is coffee on for tomorrow?
Yes.
Are we doing coffee tomorrow morning? Let's pick a time.
Well, I won't be there till 10. But I'll be there.
8:30? And leave coffee. Our coffee plus. 8:30?
That's right, because I'll make some skillet cornbread and bring it in.
Wow.
You would do that?
I would
I've
do
never
that.
had skillet cornbread.
Really? I'll tell you what, my skillet cornbread rocks.
Should I bring in some homemade chorizo?
I'll be up there maybe at 6 o'clock waiting. Just
You
to
good?
Make sure I don't miss
No,
that.
no. If I knew y'all better and y'all were more country, I'd actually make corn pies. But we're not that.
Corn pone is the boiled cornmeal then fried?
No. It's cornmeal, salt, bacon fat, and hot water. And you stir
Hey,
it
polenta.
around, and I bake it.
Okay.
It's only got
I
about
wasn't sure if it was fried as the end.
So is it
But it's really-
relative of a hush puppy?
Nope. Well, hush puppies have eggs and baking powder and soda. And most people fry their corn pones, but I bake, and they end up coming out about the size of cookies, but they're really crisp and you consume them with about a pound of butter and a glass of buttermilk.
Tell me, what is spoon bread exactly?
Spoon bread is cornmeal souffle. You've never had spoon bread?
So you're a little bit like us. So
But if I could find a recipe, I could make it.
Yeah, no, we'll have to. I don't mind making it. It's not a problem. But we have to. Whatever we do, we have to make it with dinner right there.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like popovers.
Yeah, I mean because there's no gluten.
Another time.
Yeah.
Sometime when Catalina is not an option, y'all will come over. I'll make coffee and we'll do.
Spoon bread's not breakfast food.
Breakfast.
Spoon bread is the uppity equivalent of grits. You put it underneath something with a lot of really good gravy.
So like put your fried egg over it, something like that.
Yeah, I mean you can eat it for breakfast, but like you can have turkey and spoon bread and be really quite happy. Without this
Actually,
stuff.
Maya Angelou got her first writing job because of spoon bread. She was introduced to someone who was a publisher, and she made breakfast. He was a Southerner. He hadn't lived there. He was in New York. He hadn't lived there for a long time. He was homesick. She made sausage and eggs and spoon bread. That's how she got her first job, because she apparently can really cook. So, yeah.
It's a skill you never have to apologize for.
True.
That's for sure.